Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my sewing room. What a wonderful day we're having here at my sewing room. Today is Tuesday, December 16th. Wow, time has sure gone by fast. Christmas is just around the corner, so today we're going to celebrate a little bit of the 10th day of Stitchmas with you. But before I get started, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. Whether you do it live or if you watch it later, that is wonderful. But I really appreciate your likes, your loves, and your comments. Leaving me little messages as to what you would like to see or hear or do. They're always appreciated, and it's very nice of you to sign in and say hello every morning or whenever you get a chance to watch on Facebook or YouTube. So Facebook is mysewingroom.ca. The other one is YouTube, and it is mysewingroom.ca, but this time it's DOTCA, so .ca. All right, excellent. Anyways, thank you so much. I've got a few shout outs, and the first one I want to do is to Sandy A. She was in yesterday and we were picking out some fabric for the next project she's working on, and she said, how come I get listed in the shout outs when I don't watch every day, or if I just... Okay, so how do I determine who I do my shout outs to? First of all, it's to number one, the people who have left a comment. Number two, people who I've run into in the store during that week and just want to say hi to them. Third thing is that Facebook sends me a list every week of all the ones that have been viewing and become what we call fan favorites. So sometimes you'll hear your name more than once, even if you haven't listened, because that is where I get all my information from. Anyways, I see that we already have Rose L on this morning. Good morning, Rose. Thank you for dropping in today. All right, so let me continue with our shout outs to previous watchers. Of course, we said hi to Sandy A, Ruth C, Tina B, Michelle G, Loanne F, Glenda I, Nancy C, Chris L, Irene T, I did Sandy already, Vivian H, Dorothy T, Helen O, Patty B, Jean J, Mary Z, Carol D, Peggy N, Carol Ann M, Lynn A, Ria G, Ann L, and Diane M. So some of those people, I try and hit, they are the quiet, silent majority. And when they're in the stores, they let me know that they've been watching and listening. So every once in a while, I like to throw their names in there so that they know that I appreciate them letting me know that they've been listening. It is a lot of fun, and thank you so much. And we have another viewer already this morning. Good morning, Ruth. Good to see you there. All right. So before we get started on the 10th day of Stitchmas in our 12 days of Stitchmas, I have a few brand new things that I'd like to show you. New product that my wonderful Marjorie has brought to me. So let's have a quick peek at things. First off, this is not new. I lied to you. It's not new. But this is Anne's beautiful sample of the Nest Embroidery Raven Petals embroidery kit. And she did just an absolutely gorgeous job of it. It's very beautiful. And she said I could show you the back because she said it looked pretty good too. And it is beautiful. So what she intends to do next, of course, is to take a black felt and put it across the back like that. And then her embroidery is completed. But look at how gorgeous it is. All those different stitches just make up the bird wing, the body, its little ruffled neck, and its head and beak. It's just beautiful. So those, of course, I showed you Anna's last week, which was the whales, and that is Anne's new raven. All right. Now, Kimberbell we just got an order in. So if you had some things that were on order, I'll check with the Marjorie to see what has come in, and I can call people to let them know their order has been. But she's got some new things for us, which nobody knew about. So the first thing is Kimberbell has made something called the Kimberbell Classic Volume 4 hexagon log cabin crossbody bag, and it's for machine embroidery, but it's really cute using hexagons, and then you embroider it with hexagons, which is really cute. So this is a digital file, and the downloads and store permanently in your Kimberbell account. So you do need to have a Kimberbell account. Then you tell us what it is you want, and then we get it sent out by Kimberbell to your things. So this one is the quilted crossbody bags. It's the hexagon log cabin. All right, so that's brand new, just came into the store. Woohoo! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, also we just received some new Kimberbell blanks. This is cute. It's got the snow, you can put the snowflake on it, but it's gorgeous. It's green. It's the quilted pillow cover blank green, and it finishes up to be a size of 12 inches by 18 inches, and it has an invisible opening zipper, and it's all quilted beautifully. Isn't that sweet? Then you can do your own embroidery or your own applique on here and make it very festive. So that's the new Kimberbell blank, and it is the beautiful green. Okay. All right. Also, they have a new USB case, and this one is the navy floral. Very beautiful. What a sweet looking case that is. And believe it or not, they also made a new tape dispenser in the same navy colors. So those two are both brand new and new to us here at the store. Just received. Marjorie just brought them in. So if you're interested in those, I don't even know if they'll be on our website yet. You might have to track us down, give us a call at the store, 403-252-3711, or come on in and have a look at the new product itself. But it will be going online shortly. Now, okay. One other thing. I see Helen came on this morning, and Teresa, good morning, ladies. Nice to see you. Now, hot off the press, brand new, brought to us care of Tilda. December 15th, the pre-order for the new Tilda Songbird started. And I don't have a lot as far as merchandise for showing at the moment because it's the pre-order, but I do have a picture of the pretty fabrics. And she has outdone herself with a really beautiful flower line. And you can pre-order this today, Tilda Songbird, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is on our website, so if you put in the word Songbird, all one word, that will pop up and you can do your pre-order online. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So here's how it goes. You pre-order now, starting now, December 15th and onwards, you can pre-order. Once you've got your order in, we will go through it, check it, and process it, and then we hold the order that you send us until the fabric is shipped, and Tilda Songbird will be shipped in January 2026, and we can't release it to you once we've got it. We'll get all the orders cut, but we release it February 1st 2026. So if you would like to pre-order the Tilda Songbird, by all means, please do. It's on our website. I will let you know that it's Canadian orders only, as we're still having difficulty doing tariffs across to the USA. So right now we have to limit our orders to Canadian orders only, and that is the pre-order for Tilda Songbird. All right, excellent. Woohoo! That's our brand new things coming fresh off the press to you, and I hope that everybody enjoys Tilda, and we'll look forward to doing that line. All right, my thimble and I are ready for the 10th day of Stitchmas. I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. On the 10th day of Stitchmas, my thimble gave to me 10 bobbins winding, 9 quilters quilting, 8 needles threading, 7 spools spinning, 6 hand stitching projects, 5 golden pins, 4 quilting bees, 3 fabric scissors, 2 rotary cutters and a pattern in a pear tree. This thimble is absolutely magical, isn't it? It's just magical. And aren't you glad we're almost done? We're on the 10th day. Thursday, we'll be doing the 11th day of Stitchmas. And next Tuesday, just before Christmas, we will finish up with the 12th day of Stitchmas. Anyways, looking forward to that. All right. So seeing as it is 10 days, 10th day, I have 10 jokes for you. So I'm going to try and disperse them a little so you don't get them all in one gulp and you don't, So here we go. Here's the first one. Why did the gingerbread man go to the doctor? Well, he was feeling crummy. One more. Did you hear about the gingerbread man who hurt his knee? Yeah, he went to the doctor. The doctor told the doctor, my knee's been hurting for a while lately. And the doctor replied, have you tried icing? Bada boom boom. All right, we'll pick up the jokes in just a minute. So, of course, my thimble gave us bobbins. So let's have a look at bobbins. Bobbins, of course, are specific to brands. For instance, a Bernina might not fit in a Brother. A Brother does not fit into a Bernina. Handy Quilter definitely won't fit into any of those. So bobbins are very brand machine specific. So, of course, at my sewing room, we have Bernina, Bernat, Handy Quilter, Brother, and Titan. So those would be some of the bobbins that we carry. Now, to get even more confusing, let's just take Bernina, for instance. Bernina has actually 4 different types of bobbins, and these again are determined by your machine. These particular bobbins are for 9 millimeters rotary hook. So you can see that they are metal, but they're thinner, and they have ovals. So this is for the 9 millimeter rotary hook. My machine is also a rotary hook, but it takes these ones, which are the class 15s. This is a 10 pack, and these are all round with round holes, and they're about the 1/2 inch kind. And those would be for some of the 5 millimeter machines like my own 440 series, the 6 series, some of the 6 series, some of the 4 series. Anyways, the 440 series. We're talking now, my machine is coming up on 15 years old. So that would be for them. Now, the newer ones that have come out, of course, we've had the 8 series. And these bobbins are for the 830, the 880, and the 880 plus. And you can see they're different. They are black with silver coating, and they're not as wide. They're more on the width of the 9 millimeter ones. And the last ones that they have, of course, are for their brand new series, series 7. Well, let's go the other way. 4, 5, and 7 series. And you'll see they also have the silver rim, but they're about 1/2 inch. So they are a lot wider than the other bobbins. The wonderful thing about the Bernina ones is that the bigger ones is that you can only put them on one way. I found out that the bobbins are definitely sandy proof. I was showing a lady that these bobbins, and I said, and to wind the bobbin, you put it this way, and it didn't go on. It only goes on one way. Same with putting it into its bobbin case. It only goes one way, which is wonderful because that way I cannot make a mistake. Anyways, those are the Bernina bobbins. Let's do a couple more jokes. Are you ready? Where do gingerbread men sleep? Well, on cookie sheets. And what do gingerbread men use when they break their legs? Well, of course, candy canes. Yes, yes. All right, we'll leave the jokes and go back to the bobbins. Okay, so those are our different Bernina bobbins that we have. Of course, bobbin solutions. Where do I keep my bobbin? What do we do with the bobbins? I will show you in a bit. But those are our Bernina bobbins that we carry for those different mix of Bernina machines. For the most part, most of the brothers will take the 1/2 inch round plastic. Well, they're actually 7/16 inch. Very close. These are the class 15s. Okay. They also the SA 156s. So those are the main bobbins that a brother will take. It also will take, depending on the machine, the class Ls, which are slightly smaller. They're more like these thinner 9 mils, and those ones you can get pre-wound with Wonderfill bobbin thread. No, it's not bobbin thread. It's Wonderfill's. Oh my gosh, it went right out of my head. Deco Bob. So those are beautiful. So for brother, we have the 1/2 inch rounds. Okay. Now, other machines we have, of course, the Titans. I could not find a package of Titan ones to show you, but they are metal as well. These are class M. They're for our handy quilter. So if you've got one of the handy quilter long arm ones, these are your bobbins, and you can see they're totally different size completely. They're a class M. We do have some pre-wounds in the class M as well for your long arm machines, whether it's a sit down or whether it's stand up on a frame. All right, so those are them. Bernina also has some beautiful bobbins for their long arm machines as well. Oh, this is the handy quilters. Never mind. This is the handy quilter. Beautiful purple bobbins in a case. So there you could wind these and store them. So that's really cool. So those are the bobbins that we have in store here for our machines, whether it's Bernina, Brother, Burnett, Handy Quilter, or Titan. All right. Other machines, of course, we don't really carry for any of the others. If you're coming in to check, bring a bobbin with you, and that way we can make sure that we're getting the correct bobbin for your machine. That would be good. All right, couple more jokes. Are you ready? Why do basketball players like gingerbread cookies? Because they can dunk them. All right, one more. Here we go. What does gingerbread do after it's done baking? Which would I like to? Loafing around. Too funny, those gingerbreads. Okay, going to save a few more for later. So let's go back to our close-up on bobbins. Okay, so Bernina also has a case of bobbins. There they are. This case comes with bobbins, so you can get the whole thing all in one. Other times we have just the cases, empty cases. So if you've already got bobbins wandering around your sewing room, you can get a case to put them in. Also, Bernina has little racks for their bobbins. This is an 8 series bobbin rack. It would slide into the garage that came with your machine, and you could store some of your bobbins there as well. Now, if you don't have the big size set 4, 5, 7, and 8, you can use a Dritz bobbin box. It's wide enough to take our little 5 mil wide bobbins. So that little case can hold 28. So that's a good storage thing. And then you just close the lid on it and you've got it. Of course, I have this system. These are called the bobbin savers, and I've got several of these in different colors. And what I like to do is keep my cottons in one and my polyesters in the other, quilting and embroidery or decorative stitching. Now you look at them and you say, oh, they come in different sizes. And I said, yeah, they do, because this is the class M we were talking about for the long arm machines that take class M's. We also have the jumbo, which would fit those large ones from Bernina. And then this bobbin saver, of course, would hold our brother bobbins, our 9 mil and our 5.5 mil bobbins from Bernina. All right, so sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes you want to keep your bobbins all together magnetically, and this is a magnetic bobbin holder, and you can see the bobbins just stick right to it. And this is from Grab Bobbin. Okay. And it's a magnetic bobbin holder. Okay. Okay. One other bobbin compliment is these ones. These are little look almost like a pair of chopsticks, but the little rubber chopsticks. And you can slide your bobbin on there and attach it to the thread that matches to it, so you can keep them all together. So that too helps a lot, especially if you're packing up your project to come to class or whatever. You can put your bobbins with your thread. Then you also know this is a polyester with a polyester, this is a cotton with a cotton kind of thing, so you can keep them together so you don't end up having them tangled all over the place, right? All right, so that is my story of bobbins, and I have to thank my thimble, because you know what, we can always use more bobbins. It makes a great stocking stuffer, great present. As long as you know the model of the machine, we can find the Bernina Burnett Brother handy quilter or Titan bobbin that you need. Okay, thank you, Thimble. Thank you so much, Thimble. We just have a couple more gingerbread jokes for you, and then we can say goodbye to the 10th day of Christmas. All right, so why didn't the computer programmer have any gingerbread? Very sad. He deleted his cookies. If I only knew what a computer cookie was, yeah. Okay, so what did the gingerbread man say at his job interview? I just really feel like I'm cut out for this position. Okay, two more. Can you hang in there for two more jokes? Oh, I see Annette has come in and Vivian has come in. Good morning, good morning. So two more jokes for you, and then we'll let the 10th day of Christmas end. How's that? How do the gingerbread men keep their jackets closed? How do the gingerbread men keep their jackets closed? This is cute. Well, with ginger snaps. All right, one last one, and we can say goodbye to the 10 jokes. What do you call an unidentified gingerbread man? John Doe. Anyways, that are all of our jokes for the 10th day of Christmas, Stitchmas, pardon me. And so that is that for today. So I hope you enjoyed bobbins. My thimble gave us those bobbins. All right, just a recap of things that are happening at my sewing room this week. Remember, Thursday we do the 11th day of Stitchmas. We're getting so close to the end, everybody. Also, we have social sewing going on Thursday, December 18th, Friday, December 19th, and Saturday, December 20th. Those all start at 10:30 in the morning and go till 4:30. It's $10 plus tax, and you get a coupon back to spend in the store. So that's what's happening with social sewing. Tomorrow, of course, is our last Quilts from the Heart for this year. So Wednesday, December 17th, they're here at 10 in the morning, and they are doing their last Quilts for the Heart day. And if you're interested in joining them, by all means, just drop down to my sewing room, pop in on Wednesday at 10 and meet some of the volunteers, find out what they do in their organization and how wonderful it is as they give their time and energy, even buying things that go toward their quilts. And those quilts are given to people who are rescued from the domestic situations. And right now during Christmas, it's probably a big time. It's kind of a tough time for some families. Anyways, they support the Luna project. Anyways, drop on by if you want on Wednesday at 10 and meet some people. All right, we also have Eva. Good morning, Eva. So good of you to join. We were just talking about Quilts from the Heart on Wednesday, social sewing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course bobbins for your machine for the 10th day of Stitchmas. All right, just to recap, I talked about this at the beginning of the show. I want to recap with you. Today is pre-order day for the Tilda Songbird. So if you're interested in doing a pre-order, you do it online at mysewingroom.ca. And if you look up Songbird, that will bring you to the new Tilda fabric, and you can pre-order it there. Songbird is all one word when you put it in, okay? Anyways, you can pre-order your fabric if you'd like to get it. It is pre-orderable right up until we run out of it. And then January it ships, and in February we cut it up and deliver it to you. So that's when it's released. So I just wanted to remind you of that. All right, sweet. Just 3 more things. Close up. Here it is. It's the accessory of the month for December. Bernat presser feet are 25% off until December 31st. We have such a good time talking about them. So join us on Monday Minute. We have 2 more left in this month, and we're going to be discussing some more staff picks for what they like for the Bernina and Bernat feet. We also had Mary Zorko's pick. She said she thought her pick was better than Betty's, which is 71. Julie came back and told me she got a 71, and it's sweet. She really loves it. So there you go. You never know what favorite foot you might have. All right. Here we go. Last couple of things. Of course, we still have our Wish Book 2025 from Bernina. Those sales are going on until December 31st, 2025. So if you're looking to get some, we're so excited. We got one of our Bernina orders in yesterday, and we had 3 lovely ladies pick up their machines. They were just so happy. All right, so happy. So that was great. Also, we have our Brother Creative Gifts for the Magical Holiday Season sale. It's running as well until December 31st, 2025. Now, for people who are waiting for our Brother order, they shipped Friday, so we're waiting for them to come into the store. We're hoping today, and I'm hoping I'll get to make some calls to some people to say, hey, your sewing machine is in before Christmas. Right at the moment, we can't guarantee if you're ordering something today that it would be here before Christmas. It seems like getting things from Vancouver this last week by truck through the Fraser Valley and out to us was a little bit treacherous, as they had flooding and rocks coming down and the roads were closed, but it's on its way from Brother. So, and the Bernina order came yesterday, so I'm so happy we've called people to pick up their machines and things. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing. Dawn, Julie, and Anne have been cleaning through things and finding all sorts of treasures in our store. So we have some brand new items that they have put on 50% off. And they are at the front of the store on the big round table when you come in. So please come and visit us at My Sewing Room. Also, they have put, besides the foot of the month on sale, they also have put hoops. Bernina hoops are on 25% off until December 31st. Those, however, you need to shop in person because that's in store, in stock only. But they would make great Christmas presents if anybody wants to stop by and have a look at them and get them 25% off. That would be awesome. All right, I think that's everything for today. The Sandy Claus will be signing off, but I will be back on Thursday for the 11th day of Stitchmas, so hopefully you can join me then. That would be wonderful. In the meanwhile, and in between while, I hope you have a wonderful day, a couple of days, and I will see you on Thursday. Thank you.